You know that. This is where the stars at.
Hey, what's up? It's Quilla.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Usher.
What up? It's Burna Boy.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Glorilla. Yeah.
We are Power 95, where music lives. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
When you get to a certain age, different things drive you. Like the anticipation of a new adventure, the comfort of having friends who become family, or just enjoying that journey to the next destination. At Beacon, we've given our 50-plus drivers more value and greater convenience with hassle-free sign-up, flexible payment plans, and free benefits. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com for a quote today. And let us help you keep doing what drives you.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
I can't stand that instrumental. It's like it grates on my nerves. Anyways, good morning again, everybody. Welcome back to the show. We're up and running one more time. Hope everyone had themselves a good night and having a good day. So all the anticipation for that weather, I hope there's more on the way, because I don't know what that was. That was like a teaser. It's like, okay, tired hearing y'all complaining, just hold that. So we need to do the rain done some more, all right? Because whatever that was we had this morning, it's not enough. We got more. We need more. Jacqueline, who people are you talking about? Who are we referencing? Because I feel like I'm lost. Anywho's, morning Lisa, morning Shantae, Michelle, Marianne. Good morning, John Wilson. Good morning Kadina. Good morning, Jackie Chaiton. Good morning. Let me see if I got you any already up the road. Okay. Morning, Giads. Morning, Janelle. Morning, Jacqueline. Morning, Gluma. Maureen, good morning. Whose people's son are you talking about that listens to the station? I need to know who I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Capiche. Morning, Rita. Della, morning. Morning, Hamelin. Derek Coffee, good morning. Jenneline, good morning. Shantae, I never know why you're bothering to tag Debbie. Debbie's on the road somewhere already. It's just 11 o'clock. Morning, Veronica. Morning, Jay. Sweet Cakes, good morning. Good morning, Sonia. Oh, so nice to see you in the room. Lots of love, all right? We got you. Don't ever forget that. Saints, and they say there are 2 times in your life when people are for you or for you. When you're sick and you find yourself in trouble or something, that's when you really know. And boy, my situation taught me that. And in some sense, I was kind of happy, because it makes weeding out and getting and cutting and dicing, it makes the process easier, because honestly, a lot of us go through life thinking people are genuinely for us. They genuinely support us. They genuinely want the best for you, until life throws us a lot of learning balls and opportunities. It's when you really, really know if people truly, truly care for you, or people are just there to have a front row seat into your life, you know? So they live through you, vicariously through you. They want to be able to say, well, I heard it from her, I got it from the horse's mouth. So now it's important that we take the time, analyze, put people in categories. Too often we use the word friend loosely because we think, you and a person talk, you talk people business, you talk about your business, and that makes you friends. So we really need to start putting people in the places and positions they belong. It will really make your life peaceful, and more peaceful when you do that. Instead of having everybody in the same place. There are some people you can share things with, and there are others. There are people you hang with, and that's it. It's very, very, very important as we go through this thing called life, as we life together, we navigate through life together. Because it's so fleeting and fragile. Somebody's here today and tomorrow they're gone. And you'll ask, well, what was your purpose? What was your why? Why were you here? What difference did you make? How did you contribute to your society, your village, your community, your country? Apart from always criticizing, what is your contribution on a daily basis? What do you help? Do you offer support? Do you give of your time? Or the only time you have to give is that to gossip about somebody? Or look for the latest, send me. And another thing, some of you adults, I have an issue with the eagerness and the fervor and how excited and y'all get when you hear of videos that are out there, sexual videos that are out there. Y'all act rabid like you have rabies. Send me. Why are y'all so excited to see other people fornicating? I don't get it. Don't you do that? Some of y'all get super excited. I don't understand. Reginald, good morning. Oh, yes, congratulations to the Spice Girls football team. Yes, really good game. Congratulations. So, yeah. And sometimes when you hear it's about children, why are you so eager to see children engaged in sexual activities? Y'all do know there are sites you can go and satisfy your thrill, right? But it's just like a fever. Y'all get so excited about hearing people in 2023 fornicating, having coitus. Y'all get so excited about it. Let me see, send me. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of y'all side eye, I'm not gonna lie. And y'all just get a little too excited for me about videos. Don't you do it? Don't you know what it's like? Why are people still getting excited about those things in 2023? Then again, the news said a couple of days ago with the assizes open, the majority of the cases are sexual offenses, rape, incest. What else that falls under that? Rape and incest. 100 and something out of the sizes. Rape and incest. Y'all are way too thirsty for me, I swear. Imagine that. For a little rock like this, 133 square miles, you can go around Grenada in like an hour. and still have time to jump the Osprey and go to Carriacou before the day is out. At that amount of sexual offenses, it seems to be getting higher every year. Why are you all so, I mean, sex has become so easy to get, right? Why people still feel the need? It's sick, this sick perversion that somebody says no to you and you can't deal with it. How do you even sleep at night knowing you raped somebody or you took somebody, you had somebody against their will? You have a lot of sickos in your families, and that is what your attention should be focused on instead of everybody else's business out here that has nothing to do with you. Y'all have a lot of issues within your homes because incest is part of the assizes. Incest. And incest is when somebody, family member, has sexual intercourse with another family member. So that should be more important than getting up every day to see and hear who's taking who out there and who's doing what and who's not doing that. Pay attention to your families, to your children, who you leave your sons and daughters around. We have some nasty individuals in our midst. Because for the life of me, I can't understand how, even as a father, you could look at your daughter and get any sort of feeling. Y'all should not be even sent on top of the hill. There should be a special place for you. Or an uncle or an auntie or whoever it is. So imagine incest. Very high on the list together with rape. It is disgusting, to say the least. So y'all need to be paying more attention to who you leave your children with, whether it's Uncle John, Uncle Sam, Uncle whoever, brothers, whatever. These are conversations that you need to have and make sure that your home is good before you're out here going into other people's homes and you're not sure what's going on in your own home. It is sick and disgusting. Very. So some you want to see because they're playing Christian in the day and they dig sand crab. Yeah. You have to be very careful. Low-key pedophiles, a lot of them. Aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters. No. And it makes one wonder what happens at home to the point where if your child is being molested by a family member, that child can't go to the parent, feel comfortable enough to go to a parent and say, this is what's happening. And even some of the step fathers and the men that you bring in your home among your daughters and your sons. Too many Uncle Tony and Uncle this and Uncle that around your children. Your children should be the last ones they meet until you're absolutely sure. Some of y'all not even seen the person for 2 good weeks and Uncle Tony walking around inside the house with boxers on him among your 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old children. But y'all out here in everybody else's business. Barely know Uncle Tony for a month and Uncle Tony walking around and opening in the fridge and bend down with boxers on him and go back in the room. We have to get it together. But y'all have an opinion on everything and everybody else's life. Not even a good 2 weeks, Uncle Tony, and they're already in your house and you're gone to work and Uncle Tony home and your son and your daughter home. Y'all take some serious chances. Gone are the days. Everybody's auntie and uncle. until you're absolutely sure. Until you're absolutely sure. And even then, you still need to speak to your children. So just in case Uncle Tony or Auntie whoever try anything, they know the first person they can speak to is their parent. And you wouldn't be told you stop lying on the man and stop lying on the woman, because I've heard that too many times. Too many stories of children going to their mother or whoever to say this is what's going on. And instead of taking their side first before anything else and making sure, or going to the police and make a report and doing the investigation. No, you're playing woman and you're playing this and you're making Uncle Tony tell you all kind of Nancy story. And you don't believe your son or your daughter who you carried for 9 months, but somebody you met for 2 weeks. Shouting everybody else's business. Study your head. There's no way a Little Rock like is supposed to have that amount. And every year the numbers seem to be climbing. Rape and incest. Something is seriously wrong. Y'all just... Nah, boy. Y'all need toasty bad Drake. Like everything else is like sex. And when you look at some of the people, it's not like they can't get. But it's just so, everything is just, you throw up a little, listen, it's not even the heat. Even when rain falling, when rain falling is worse. Too little rainfall and you've seen all kind of 10 toes on 20 nose and all kind of stupid posts. So it's not even the heat. They ain't have season. Heat, rain, spring, hail, it doesn't matter. Hot sun. Heat, the elements have nothing to do with it. When it heat, when it rain, same difference. You would post a pic you're feeling yourself and tutus in your inbox. All sort of picture with nobody asked you all for. With your business. And for some reason you also think that is supposed to be cute. It's like you instantly feel to throw up. Hey, how are you? You didn't even get a chance to answer yet, you know. Next minute you're saying image. Open image. Some of y'all. Anyways. And y'all think that's cute. No, it's not. But it might be for some, but it's absolutely disgusting. Most of them not even circumcised. That's what I was going to say. No, they are not. Ashy, scaly, all sorts of descriptions you can use. It's disgusting. Donnie says, just dial 400 for SVU. There are systems in place to address this scourge. Too many bad seeds are being allowed to continue their nasty habit. Your name is not needed for making a report. Thanks so much for that. So you just dial 400. And there's a particular race that do a lot of it. There's a particular race. I notice when I check my inbox, there's a lot of them. And if you'll know which race I'm talking about. They're listen. Because you know, if you don't have somebody as a friend, right? On Facebook, there's two different places the messages will go to. There's the new new message request which says people you may know, and then there's spam. So a lot of the times it goes to either one if they're not friends, if you're not friends with the person. So when you check the you may know under spam, there's a particular race like this one, your body is so compelling. Tell me something. Look, let me check this one picture. Hold on. Let me check this one profile. Yeah, just rank about your body so compelling. Like, that's cute. Like, let me check this one profile. Hold on. Janelle, the person is a friend of two mutual friends. Janelle, Janelle, you're a friend of this person. You need to speak to your hold on, I'm trying to open. No, there's a particular race that is very, very, so that's why you have to be very careful when you have children who have access to the internet or they have phones, because there's a lot of perverts. There's a lot of pervs out there, and you would not know what they're telling your children. So you have to be careful and monitor them. That is how they lure a lot of children. Like this one, Lorna Newwood. Beautiful, mature, and compelling woman. Your body is so compelling. Like, that's a new word he learned. Compelling seemed to be the order of the day. So y'all need to seriously speak to your children, because once they have access to these apps, anybody can go into the inbox. Anybody can send them a message. Anybody. Anybody can send them a message. So it's very, very important that you speak to them, because you don't know. And they lure them with the promises of all sorts of things, phones, money, all sorts of things. All sorts of things they lure them with. So you need to always be on your P's and Q's. Hey, and what you... Let me see what you live in. Oh, this profile says in a relationship. You see how disrespectful? In a relationship. But you're out here starting to tell people about the compelling and what you want to do and what you could and couldn't do. Nah, it's like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Anyways, Mr. Ron now. Let's see what time now. Yes, I have time to give Ron a couple minutes. But yeah, just to summarize, please be careful who you allow in your homes, who you allow around your children. Make sure you tell your children it's okay to speak if someone touches them or says stuff to them that makes them uncomfortable. Let them know it's okay to speak up and do not stay silent, even though they might be threatened. Please say something. Have the conversation with your children. It is important that you do. All right? All right. Moving on. So, Mr. Ron, now, although I don't think it's really, sometimes people speak about themselves in the third party. And I kind of have a feeling the person is talking about themselves, but they decided to use somebody's name too. He says he's posting for an associate seeking advice. He says, let's just call him Ron. Ron has been married for 20 years, and Ron's marriage is in trouble. He says that Ron has admitted his mistakes and, by even his wife's opinion, made more than enough amends. Nevertheless, she's been no angel, but Ron took his lumps and didn't complain. And here's the rub. Ron has a friend of several years that he even, you see, Ron and them wicked, but no, hold on. Ron has a friend that he introduced his wife to. The wife and friend have been cordial in their highly sporadic contact. Ron's friend is a seriously, and he put seriously in caps. I know you know that much about your friend, but friend. But anyways, Ron's friend, he said, is a seriously high quality woman, and Ron has developed some feelings for the friend. And for some years now, Ron has felt like his wife wants to keep him paying for his mistake the rest of his life, and he's not with that. He thinks divorce is inevitable because his wife just can't seem to fully forgive him even after 10 years. He says if he and his wife part ways, he intends to pursue his female friend. I told him that could be considered messy. He says the friend and the wife never got close, so it wouldn't. What's your take? Mr. Ron is going to do what Ron wants to do. See that everybody says, is that the story? See Ron here? Ron is going to do what Ron wants to do. So even though you gave us this glowing report about your friend Ron, which I believe you're the Ron, but Ron, just go with your business and do what you want to do. Why we need to make excuses? We're grown. Your seriously high quality friend, you're now eyeing and is, I guess, in your eyes, better quality than said wife. So why you need to give all the explanation as to how the wife treating you, bearing in mind you messed up, but you're still complaining that the wife forgive you, but you still whatever. Ron, if you want to go with the lady, just go with the lady. Ron, I never really think this much, you know. Ron, Mr. Ron, if you have feelings for your friend, kindly get out of your marriage and go be with your high quality friend. After that, you're telling me it's not even necessary. According to Ken Roy, it's not even necessary at this point in time. I think Ron sees that it's easier to move on with something new than to try and work on his marriage. It's one thing to be forgiven, but what else is going on to make the marriage work past the mistakes? It's messy because clearly he's had these feelings past the friendship and introduced the wife to her as well. Ron needs to think long and hard. Like, how hard did he work on the marriage? If he does get this divorce and moves on to the friend, will it be worth it? Is he ready to go from one extreme to the next without working on his own issues? Sometimes we got to take accountability for ourselves, right, wrong, and indifferent. We got to work on ourselves and heal before we get into something else. Ron needs to think about these things and his marriage and the issues first before thinking getting with someone else is a good idea. Someone says men like Ron that has such friends usually end up liking them, and that is a rift in that marriage. Ron didn't just magically start developing feelings for her. The wife should leave Ron and run. I don't believe in keeping such intimates when you're clearly off the market. Ron knew. Don't use that friend as a crutch to his behavior. I think so. It says Ron have a friend several years is the problem. Ron having a friend several years is the problem. That's considered cheating because he wants her and they're attracted to one another. Wife has the right to feel the way she does, and Ron needs to back her from the friend to make his marriage work. So listen, Ron, you're not fooling anybody, least of all your wife. What's high quality woman doing paying any attention to a man who's married with no integrity anyways? Another person says if this lady is truly seriously high value, she's not going to want Ron. That type of woman is looking for a man of integrity, honest, loyal, healed, self-aware, and most of all, faithful. Ron is none of those things. He's going to be embarrassed when he puts the energy that needs to be put into going into marriage counseling into pursuing her and he fails. No. Ron coming back full speed with some excuse as to why the wife should take him back. Y'all hear the story with Tony Matterhorn and his soon-to-be ex-wife? That's sounding like a Tony Matterhorn. The wife has the business up and down Beyonce's internet. And I'm all there for it. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm following the lady. I have her saved for when she goes live so I can get the notification instantaneously. Jamaicans always listen. I just sleep on Wiki. I swear I live in Jamaica. All of the blogs, all of the lives, everything I look at, it's Jamaica has something happening every day of the week. There's some confusion. There's somebody leaving somebody. There's somebody airing somebody out. Somebody putting listen. Grenada internet boring compared to Jamaica. We just talk old stupidness and move on. Jamaica has a whole internet for themselves. Jamaica internet. Every day it's something. So the lady has aired Mr. Matterhorn out. Apparently they've been married for how many years? She got him his legal status. He had green card. And they're, ups and downs like every other couple. Things aren't bright. So, but then for the most part, they have their good days, bad days, have a child as well. And Mr. Matterhorn got his citizenship and homeboy bounced with immediate effect. Homeboy bounced and is now fully outside with his other lady from Jamaica. So, according to Jamaica Internet, Bella, Sonia, hear yourself. Bella leaving Maggie, listen. Maggie get his citizenship and roll the hell out. So the wife is, of course, highly upset because she's saying, if that's what you wanted all along, you had a green card, you could have content, but no. You can't file for the woman with green card. So the man had his plan, how he was going to do it. The man has children in Jamaica. Someone said, if you only hear the way you sound, like the male is sweet. Listen, you have to be on those lives for you to get it. So you to understand my enthusiasm. The lives, they are hilarious. The things these Jamaicans say. I'd be sitting there screaming in laughter. You would swear I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of people. The way I'd be laughing out loud. So anyways, Maggie now apparently is outside with the lady in Jamaica. So of course, the wife is highly upset. I mean, if I were her friend, I would not have advised her to do that because trust and believe it's not worth it. He's going to do what he's going to do regardless. And the man has already bounced. So there's no point in doing all of that. You're just, to me, airing your laundry and entertaining us. But you're the one hurt. So I can only say it's something I would not advise anybody to do, to respond in hurt. Whenever you get to a place of hurt, sometimes the best thing to do is to retreat, evaluate yourself, where your hurt is coming from, because 99% of the time that's when you do something stupid. That is when you do something stupid, when you operate from a place of hurt. So Maggie Getty citizenship And Maggie left the lady and the child and gone about the business. Back with the lady in Jamaica. So every day, if it's not Queen, yeah, follow Queenie and Joey. When it's not Queenie and Joey, it's Bella and Maggie. I can't. Thank God I have two phones, so I'm going from one to the other. Two lives. Sometimes I swear I'm going deaf. This one on this one on that one. But jokes aside, if you are not following Queenie and Joey, Queenie is a typical example of Lord. And I pray I never, ever get to that point again and I can understand how she feels. Queenie is like a much older woman and she's like years older than the young guy she got married to. And that young boy have a like a cookery kite. They can't even stay up for too long. They're good today. Tomorrow is bacchanal, confusion, abuse, verbal, physical, you name it. And this man will openly disrespect this woman on Jamaica internet. And she would come out and openly disrespect him. But when other people get involved and try telling her, you know what, you need to leave the situation alone. Soon as I get back, sweet, the lady come back online and cuss everybody out. Leave she and she husband alone. And she good husband and who jealous, they and her husband. And this man is up and down the place with women, so many stories of infidelity. The latest one, he's in Canada. She lives in the United Kingdom. But she can't, for whatever reason, think she was arrested for shoplifting or something. So she couldn't get admittance to Canada. But the husband got a visa and took the lady's car keys. Apparently, the story, I can't remember how the story goes. If he sold the car or something and have the lady on the internet every single day crying for the keys for her car. Listen, I'm telling you. So when you think you have problems in your life, there are people out there whose problems are public. And it's crazy. It really makes you like, no, for real. Tuck your tail between your legs and walk away. She's a way older. It's like sort of cougar relationship, way older than him. And if you see him, he's not even weighing 100 pounds wet. He's like this, like a one. And she's like nice, big, did her BBL, did her boobs. And he's like a one. If you see him standing next to her, you'll laugh. It'll be like, you'll seriously laugh when you just see the two of them together. But they say opposites attract. Who am I to tell people who to love? Love who it loves. But the young man is giving her hell. Hell. And my heart really breaks for her because you can see in her mind, she really thinks it's love. That's not love. Somebody openly disrespecting you on a daily basis is not love. And she keeps taking him back time after time after time. The young man doesn't even have an occupation. She basically takes care of him. So of course, when the money runs out and he plays the field, he's going to come back. And she takes him back again and again and again. And this is somebody who has grown children even older than the young man. You would think she would be like, you know what? At this age in my life, I've worked so hard to get where I am. Let me let go of this. What does it take for a person to say enough is enough? No, some people don't like peace. Some people like problems. And that relationship is always problems. There's no peace. There's always contention. You know? So I look at it, and as much as it's entertaining, there are so many lessons that I take from it as to what I don't ever want, and pray that I never get to a situation like that ever again. So it acts sometimes as motivation when you see somebody going through those things and the hurt. This lady is literally bawling, fresh coal coming from her nose online every day. Because in her mind, she loves this person. That is her idea of love. Giving, 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 not getting anything in return, not even half of what she gives. And you can see it's abusive. You hear them, both of them, talking about she stabbed him with some scissors. He punched her in her face. And you're like, and in situations like that, sometimes I look at her and I'm like, where are your children? You don't have any family member who can just hold this string up and be like, yo, what are you doing? It's like everybody's just, because it's public, it's everything, and you can't tell me nobody knows. Like, to really sit her down and like talk to her on a daily basis, get some counseling, some therapy to let her understand this is not healthy. This is not love. That is not love. It's never going to be smooth sailing every day in every relationship. You're going to have your ups and downs, but when it's deliberately abusive and disrespectful, well, I don't even know if it's Piggy, because when she gets vexed and she starts to curse, she says, you have no Piggy to talk about. So I'm not even sure why she's there. Because when they're upset, everything comes out. He's this, is that, he does do this. And you know, these Jamaicans, they have this stigma, Jamaican men don't do this. And she's reading his rights saying he do that thing. So they just air each other out. And then when things get good, they're back again. But it's not healthy. And there's a lot of Queenie and Deweys out here in real life. So as much as I'm talking about it, about them being in Jamaica, I'm sure there's a lot that can relate to situations like that here. There's a lot of people, women, men going through the same situation here. A lot of Queenie and Dewey situations here. And until we get to a place of really learning to love yourself again and being okay with or without somebody, we'll constantly find ourselves trapped in situations like these. You have to learn to be okay with or without somebody. Somebody comes, they add, but you're so good by yourself that if they leave and they take whatever they bought, you're still good. It's going to hurt. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt, but you wouldn't spend forever trying to make sense out of it. You bounce back in no time at all and move. But there's a lot of people going through those situations, and some people seem to think they've normalized it. They've gotten so accustomed to it that they've normalized it to the point where if you tell them that you seriously need to get out of this, they'll give you excuses and reasons why. Well, I'm accustomed. Well, I love him, and well, he loved me, and we accustomed fighting, man, but we just make up. We fighting today, but we good tomorrow. They've gotten to a point where they normalize that behavior and accept it as okay. But it's not okay until somebody gets seriously hurt in the process. And that's all I have to say today. Y'all, see y'all on Monday, God's will. Thank you so much for powering up. It's been another great week. Thanks to our friends at Western Union and Beacon Insurance for making today's show possible. All right, so guys, have yourselves a great, great Thursday. And remember what I said, parents, children, please pay attention to them. Please be careful who you have around your children, who you leave your children with. Make sure your children are comfortable enough to speak up and express themselves. Make sure you reassure them that it's okay to speak if somebody touches them inappropriately in places that they shouldn't, and show them the places that are inappropriate or they feel uncomfortable. Your child comes to you and says, Mom, I feel uncomfortable around Uncle Trevor. Don't just dismiss it as her wanting her own way or being rude. Find out why. Why are you uncomfortable? What's going on? And listen. Yeah? Like I said, enjoy your company. Enjoy your own company. So in the event somebody takes themselves away, you'll be okay. Alrighty? Until Monday, God's will, have yourselves a great Thursday. I'll see y'all then.